everybody. We were kind of dreaming up a silly intro for this thing, but we're just going to get down and dirty with it. I've done a lot of cool stuff in my life. Having to pinch myself today, get to Dyno'd GTD. Not something you get to do every day. Was able to drive it around, put a few miles on it. Hell of a car. Definitely would love to get it out on track and see it and use it to its full potential. But this GTD here is probably one of the highest mileage ones in the country at the time of this video. Shade over 1,000 miles. You definitely buy these cars to drive them. That's definitely what's happening here. So a lot of cool stuff with the GTD. I think we can sit here and talk for several minutes on all the GTD specific stuff, but for this video, it being a dyno day, we're just going to talk about the specifics for the dyno. So 5.2 liter supercharged engine. Flywheel rating was 815 horsepower, 664 pound-feet of torque, 8-speed transaxle Tremec transmission. So going to make the pull in 5th gear. If we end up pulling it in a different gear, we'll let you know in the results, but no information as far as gear ratios in the owner's manual, anything like that floating around. So 5th gear seems to be what we think is right, so that's what we're going to go with. 20-inch rear wheel with a massive, 345 30/20 rear tire. 93 octane fuel in the tank. We got it strapped down. Took us a minute to kind of get it all situated. You know, you're just strapping a car down. You don't ever want to overthink anything.
Ow! Smacked my head on the transmission.
But when you're dealing with stuff like this that has some one-off things and it being a GTD, you seem to try to re-engineer something you've already done. So we got it all strapped down. So it's time to make a couple hits. Everybody, let's take a look at some results here for the GTD. Pretty impressive, man. Car moves out for sure. First run for the GTD, 740 horsepower at 7,100 RPM, and then 604.8 pound-feet of torque at 4,600 RPM. Went ahead and did a second hit. Let's go ahead and look at the second run here. A little uptick in power, 753.3 horsepower at 7,400 RPM, and then torque was 608.8 pound-feet at 4,500 RPM. The few videos that are floating around out there, you go watch them, this car is making around the same. There's gonna be variances no matter what. Conditions, where the cars are getting dynoed, variances in dyno, small variances in cars. I know that sounds weird, but you do see that. But still, 753 horsepower, 609 pound-feet of torque. That's a lot of power. So speaking of that power, let's focus in on the torque. Starting at about 3,800 all the way to about 5,200, you're experiencing 600 pound-feet of torque through that entire RPM range. That is absolutely bonkers, really. And you got to think, you're at the road course track, you're coming out of a turn, that's exactly where all that torque needs to be to get this car moving. So, real quick, while we're here, let's go look and compare the carbon fiber track pack GT500 that we dynoed, and it's pretty crazy. The carbon fiber track pack GT500 made 677.9 horsepower at 7,200, and then 566.2 pound-feet of torque at 4,400, and then kind of around that, 4,800, 5,000 RPM mark, there's a load of torque between the GTD and the GT500 to the tune of about 606.8 to 525. So pretty good difference in torque there. So we can sit here and nerd out all day long, no doubt about it. So tell us what you think of the GTD. It's a neat car, man. Gosh, it's crazy to see where the Mustang's at with this particular unit. Hell of a car. We're gonna sign off. Appreciate y'all watching. If you find value in what we do, please consider liking the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. And until we see you in the next one, for all things Mustang, keep it right here at the Real Enthusiasts, LMR.com.